Welcome. This is the Renegade Fight. I am your host, RDJ. And today's episode, we'll be talking about the continuation of the 2025 college football playoff. We have number 5 Texas coming in at 13-2 versus the number 18 Ohio State coming in at 12-2. They will be playing in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic Friday, 7:30 ESPN. I tell you what, these two teams have really showed me something this season, and in this playoff. Both teams are really playing lights out football. Both teams are winning at high scores. Both teams are really letting the world know that they do belong here in the playoff, and was letting you know that when these two teams match up for this Friday night's game, they are really going to beat up on each other. So just to let you know, Texas comes into the game hopeful that they will come on out and play well and compete all game long. They have playoff wins against Clemson, and they also have a playoff win against Arizona State. In the Arizona State game that they played in last week, it ended in 2 overtimes. So Texas is really coming in. I want to say they're a little bit tired because of the long games, but they still play well all game long, and still, when they touch the football, they put it in the end zone. Coach Steve Sarkisian has played a tough schedule. His team played a tough schedule this season in their first year in the SEC, and they really let the world know that they belong there in the SEC. To get to this point, so far, they have a 13-2 record, and it is very impressive. A lot of teams didn't give them the credit coming into the season that they would finish 13-2 coming into this point. Maybe 3 or 4 losses for them that a lot of people had projected for them, because they didn't really know how they would fare in the SEC. But Texas is really letting you know, hey, we belong, and we're 13-2 for a reason, and we're at this point in the season for a reason. The defense will have to play a big factor in this game for Texas. They are very explosive on offense, and I feel like they're very explosive on defense as well. You have from Arch Manning, and you have Quinn Ewers. They are the 2 quarterbacks that have been playing all season long for Texas, and they are really ready to lead their team into this game. Running back Jaden Blue and Quintravion Wisner, they're ready to play as well. Linebacker Trey Moore, defensive back Michael Taffy, and Jahade Barron. This Texas team, they are really coming in hot, and they're really ready to play and show the world that they are really ready to let's get this game on the road. Ohio State coach Ryan Day, the Buckeyes have entered into this game with nothing to lose. They really have nothing to lose. They finished 4th in the Big Ten, and didn't make their conference championship game, but that's quite all right, because letting you know, even though they didn't make their conference game and they are finishing 4th in the Big Ten, look where they are now. They're 1 game away from the national championship. So a lot of people wrote Coach Ryan Day off all season long. He should be fired. They wrote him off. Oh, let's get rid of him. Coach Ryan Day, he's no good for the program. So just to let you know, for a person that you say there's no good for the program, let's write him off. Let's get rid of him. and he got you one game away from the actual national championship, I tell you what, if there is a coach out there that a lot of people say the odds are against him, and you've proven time and time again that you are the team to beat and the team that'll be in a championship game, I'll take that coach on my sideline any day, because he's going to let you know that he's going to be staying into the battle, and you're going to stay into the fight with the team until the end. That's why they have nothing to lose, because they have all the confidence in the world that they can overcome any odds that is against them. Many have said that Ohio State as a team is not prepared to be this far. So they have really proven that themselves that they belong here as well. Ohio State has proven themselves along the playoffs. Valuable blowout wins. They had blowout wins against Tennessee. They have blowout wins against Oregon. The offense, defense, special teams alike are playing lights out. They're leaving everything on the football field. And if you're talking about a team, they are the team that are really they're here, and they're really to show you that they are ready to be one that's not going to be denied. Quarterback Will Howard, he is playing lights out as well. He's throwing to the open receivers, as we know. Even if it's a shallow cross or a line of scrimmage kind of throw on the out, the playmakers are making plays and turning those little 2 or 3 yard gains into 10, 15 yard gains, 20, 25 yard gains. So it's really boosting the confidence on the offense. Receiver Jeremiah Smith, he is catching the ball at a high level. He is really showing the world that, hey, I want to get this win for my team, and not only for my team, for myself. The running back Quishon Judkins, he is playing lights out. You tackle him at the line of scrimmage, and he still managed to get an extra 3 to 5 yards per play. Receiver Emeka Abubakar, he's a hard name to pronounce. But receiver, Ohio State's receiver, he is a player that is really playing well as well. Defensive end Jack Sawyer, I've been watching a lot of him this playoff. He is really getting into the backfield. He's getting tackles for loss. He's not letting no one get past him. If you come in his area, then you're not going to get past him. And even if he comes to your area, you're in trouble. He's getting sacks, tackles for loss. He is really playing good football so far in this playoffs. Cornerback Denzel Burke, he's playing well. The balls are getting thrown his way, and some are getting incomplete. And defensive end JT Timi Alu, I messed his name up, but that's hard name to pronounce too. But this team, Ohio State, offense and defensively, they are really ready to play. They're coming in, like I say, they have nothing to lose. They're going to leave it all on the football field. Texas, I think, is going to be a little bit in trouble, but I think Ohio State is going to be a little bit in trouble as well, because this game here is going to be a high-scoring game, and it's going to come down to who's going to make the play last second to keep what team off the football field. This is going to be a field goal game. This is going to be a touchdown game. This is going to be an interception kind of game, a sack kind of game. This game going to be what you call all over the place. So somebody's going to have to buckle down, whether it be Texas or Ohio State. They're going to have to really buckle down to get their team on track and to stay on track all game long to say, hey, no, we're going to come away with the win and we're not going to be denied. So this is going to be one here too to see who goes to the national championship. So we got a great slate of games this week. Thursday's games and Friday's games. You got Notre Dame versus Penn State, and you got Texas versus Ohio State. And the two winners, whoever wins these games, the winners will be playing in the national championship. So this is it. This is the last week. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna really show up and show out? So I just encourage everyone, like, share, subscribe. This is the Renegade Fight. I am your host, RDJ. Always go Noles.